Hi, my name is Annie Hankins, and I am your new EPIC Charter Schools teacher. So I will get to meet you in person very soon, but I wanted to send a quick video to you to just introduce myself to you and tell you just a bit about EPIC Charter Schools. I have been teaching since 1992, and over the years, I've taught everything from 4-year-olds to college students. So I am excited and I feel very prepared to help you and your family as we look at the skills that you need to develop and further your education. What I want to do is look where you're strong, but also find those deficiencies that we can really hone in on and target and help you get to further levels in every area. And so we'll talk about that. We'll be meeting once every 20 days in person, but we'll also be meeting just about every week virtually to check in on your progress. So I want to talk to you about some results on a recent ACT test. Hi. All right, so I was looking over your ACT results and taking a look over here at the English language arts area. I'm happy to say that you're at or above the college readiness benchmarks here in purple. So you can see in English that you're doing very well. Reading, you're right on target. And writing, the range is from 2 to 12, and you're at an 8. And so you're very strong in English and language arts. And so we're going to look over at the math, science, and STEM area. And really, we have some deficiencies, and it's nothing that we can't overcome with some very targeted learning. So I'm looking at math, just under the benchmark, science, a few points, it looks like it's an 18, and the benchmark is a 24, and STEM is about the same distance there. See a little better here. I wanted to share with you a little bit closer look at your science results. So in science, the area that shows the biggest weakness is evaluation of models, inferences, and experimental results. So based on this data, it's my recommendation that we're going to take a look at a standard in science that's energy. So it's an Oklahoma academic standard, HSPS 31, which probably doesn't mean a lot to you, but our objective today is going to be to judge the validity of scientific information and formulate conclusions and predictions based on that information. So I'm going to share with you in just a moment a lesson plan that I believe will most closely target this area so we can push that data up a little bit and see some progress. So to take a look at energy, we are going to talk about the moon and moon craters. They're so interesting. And we're going to talk about what causes these craters, but more specifically, we're going to take a look at the energy that creates them. So we will look at potential and kinetic energy, ask why the craters are there and why they're different sizes. We will look at these two formulas of potential and kinetic energy and make predictions. We have a worksheet on which we're going to make predictions about what factors may increase the crater size. And then we get to have fun with a scientific experiment using flour and Easter eggs. And we'll put different coins in the Easter egg and drop them in here's our worksheet we're going to fill out. We're going to drop them in the flour to make indentions and predictions of what size they will be. And I'm hoping that eventually, after doing some exploration, prediction, and investigation, making some hypothesis, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to eventually understand that if the height is doubled, the impact depth will double. Similarly, my expectation is that my student will be able to predict that if the mass is double, the impact depth will double. And I hope that you will understand this through not me telling you, but through your exploration and inquiry of the subject. But as always, we will end with an assessment to make sure that those skills have been put in place. So this is my overview, and thank you for